Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Miami Comedy Podcast. How are you? Manny Garavito going live saying what's up to the Miami people. Huh? A daily podcast in Miami. Where are you going to get this? What up, Funny and Pink? Will, Manji, Luis Mesa, thank you for joining me. All right. Here we go, another episode of the Miami Comedy Podcast. Oh, I am excited to go live. Lorenzo Sands, welcome. Tack P. Caveman, what's up? All right, so let's get down to it. What are you guys doing in Little Havana? Yesterday, we did downtown Miami, and what an amazing show we had over at Tipsy Flamingo. Oh, one for the masses, huh? Well, not for the masses, although it was standing room only. I'd say about a good 30 to 40 people fit there. Not much for the masses, but a good sample of them. Hey, downtown Miami was lit. Tipsy Flamingo Cocktail Bar. What are you guys waiting for? Hold on. Let me talk to the people that don't come out to the shows. What are you doing, man? What is it that you're doing in your life that you're like, I don't got to go to a comedy show? Why do you have that mentality? What kind of person are you that you think you're above a comedy show? This is for the people that never came out. Okay, this is for the people. This is for the people that have never come out to a comedy show by MiamiComedy.com. What are you waiting for? Okay, we're bringing some of the best talent South Florida has to offer, and we're doing something different. What are you gonna do? Do another nightclub again? Switch it up. Come out and see live entertainment. Come see a comedian that has no credits. Absolutely crush it to a crowd of 30 or 40. COVID. First of all, Lorenzo Sands, we are in Florida. We're free. Okay? And speaking of free, happy Martin Luther King Day. We are free in Florida. Okay? God bless Ron DeSantis. I'm not a political guy. Just kidding. All right? I'm just kidding. I'm not into that world. But Ron DeSantis is fighting for us not to wear masks and to enjoy ourselves when we're out there. Hey, man, we just got lucky, all right? Sometimes the wacky politicians, they get something right. Huh? After all the craziness that politicians say, at some point, you're going to land on something that's right. Wasn't the economy good during Trump's presidency? Weren't things rolling? I remember business was good. All right? Business is still good, Manny. What are you talking about? Blessed in 2022. What a great start to the year. Let's talk about Little Havana, guys. What do you guys do in Little Havana? Is it a touristy place or is it a place for the locals? Is it a place that you go and get an $18 mojito, or is it a place where you get a nice croqueta preparada for $8? Shout out to the Cuban people for making food in Little Havana. All right, I've eaten breakfast in Little Havana, and I get a tostada, I get eggs, I get one big café con leche, lots of bacon, okay? And then I'm thinking to myself, man, this is probably gonna run, a good $20 or something. The bill comes $4. Why do you guys do this to yourselves, man? Don't you know that we in Miami, we're accustomed to price gouging. It's normal to get a lot of food and then paying a good hefty price for that. That's normal. But no, not Little Havana. Well, in some places of Little Havana, because I paid $18 for a mojito once, and they put the little smoke pill inside the drink, so it's got like that humo coming out, right? And they put a whole sugar cane in the thing. It's like, why are you putting a whole sugar cane in this? Like, if I'm supposed to munch on this I did munch on it, actually. But still, it went overboard. They put a plastic palm tree in it, and I'm drinking this thing, and I'm like, man, this is a touristy drink right now. I am in a tourist landmark right now in Little Havana. All right? What's up, Nicole, Arlene, Gustavo, Andrea, So Found Me, welcome. I don't know. When it comes to Little Havana, it's like 50-50. A lot of locals, a lot of tourists. But those are the kinds of places that are a lot of fun to visit, in my opinion. In the area that is Little Havana, that's the kind of place where you can see both actual Cubans, right? Straight out of Cuba, and then you can actually see people from like Europe trying to take in the Cuban culture. And do the Cubans accept them in their territory? Absolutely not. You know that there's a Cuban somewhere on a high rise just looking down, judging the people that are tourists in the area. But the tourists don't care. They're up there waving back at them. It's like, oh my God, look, the Cuban people that live in the area. Hi, Cuban people, how are you? And then you know, Cuban guys there looking down with his shirt off, white chest hair. Yo, mira ese tipo ahí. Hey man, but Little Havana's on the rise. Little Havana is on the rise because people are realizing that you don't only have to do Cuban culture, although people go there for it. You can also add a little something extra, right? Like today, I showed you the story of my friend Alex, who runs Thank You Miami, all right, which we do have a show tonight. You see that segue? Do you see that segue? You see how I got that in there? We got Thank You Miami tonight, which is in Little Havana. Not in Calle Ocho. Just go down to Flagler, right? Make a right, take a corner, go down on 17th Ave, and then you'll get it. It's still Little Havana, technically, right? Chili Noise Podcast. Steph, welcome. EV33. We're talking about Little Havana. What do you guys do there? Do you think it's a place for locals? Or do you think it's a place for tourists? Or is it a combination of both? If there's some recommendations you guys have for that area, do put it on the chat. Let's talk about it. All right, so apart from Thank You Miami as a recommendation, I also would recommend any of the small little bodeguitas. The smaller, the better. And I'm going to tell you why. If there's a window, if something as small as a window is in Little Havana, go get the coffee there, all right? If you want coffee, don't go into a restaurant in Little Havana, because that's how they get you. Este gringo aquí quiere café. Done, right? You go to a window, you're going to see some guy put 50 cents on the table, and you're going to get some of the best Cuban coffee you've ever had in your life. 50 cents. I'm not sure if that's still true. I remember back in the day when I worked in the Bank of America by Little Havana, I would go across the street, coladita, 18 cups, enough for the whole office. 75 cents, $1, something like that. Of course, you leave $1 for a little extra, right? Toma, mi amor, algo para usted. Ay, Dios mío, muchas gracias. Chilio says, I do blow in Little Havana. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. The Miamians entered the room. The locals have entered. Yeah, whenever I'm in Little Havana, I do cocaine. That's how I take in the culture. Just kidding, man. I love your work. Thanks for being you. Hey, man, thank you. Chili Noise Podcast. Shout out. It's me, Christy. Welcome to the chat. We're here talking about Little Havana. Another place, although it's a little touristy, I would recommend checking out Azucar. Oh, no, an even better place. Azucar is an ice cream shop. Little touristy, little expensive, but still really good ice cream. Right down from Azucar, Azucar, say it right, Manny. All right, you're Latino too. Over in Azucar, what does Azucar mean? It means blue car, right? See, I know Spanish. Right down a block, I believe, from Azucar, there's a place called Cuba Oco. I highly recommend you check Cuba Oco out because not only is the bar really nice, and not only do they have some amazing salsa parties in there where you can dance with some real Latina salsa dancers. Like sometimes I would go there on salsa night, not dancing with anyone, right? Because I can't do it. I mean, I could do the hips, right? Because of my bedroom moves, I know the hips, right? I can do that. That's natural for me. But the swinging and the whole spinning around, and I don't know how the hell people aren't crashing into each other, because when people are dancing salsa, man, salsa can be a very violent dance, all right? Just up there with capoeira. You know, women wearing high heels, guys swinging around, throwing elbows. It's almost like a mosh pit. Like salsa dancing to me looks like a more organized and rhythmic mosh pit. Just everybody in a circle, moving around violently, but they don't hit each other. That's how good they are. They just go with the flow to the point where they just become transparent and they just go through each other. It's almost like a magic trick, you know? So if you ever want to go see some great salsa moves, go on over to Cuba Oco. Highly recommend that one. And the art, they also have a really good art collection there. Whoever runs that place collects art, puts it all over the walls with books, and it's amazing. Little quick fact. I used to do comedy shows there at Cuba Oco way back in the day. I think probably in like 2015. I did 1 or 2 comedy shows there. And the guy didn't care, because I went in and I'm like, my God, your stage is amazing. This whole area is amazing. And I just like, comedy show tonight, Cuba Oco, and people came out. Of course, it was only 2 shows, but I remember it being, very fun. I drank a lot of mojitos in that show. I'll never forget. The mojitos got to me. Vikes, what's up? Mark of Max, Meltano, TT300ZX Japan. Oh, we got Japan in the house. We international now, people. Make sure you go check out Little Havana. Let's go online and let's look up some of the places where. Oh boy, I just realized I'm not live. Oh God, I gotta get used to this. I gotta get used to this, everybody. There we go. All right. Hey Twitch, hey Twitter, hey Facebook. Sorry. I didn't know that the camera was off for you guys. I'm so focused right now with Instagram. Not saying that you're secondary, but it's just I click live on Instagram and then I go and I hit on your live before, so apologies. As a matter of fact, we're probably just going to delete this altogether. All right, we're just going to make this the audio version. Just go to miamicomedy.com if you're listening. All right, to go see the entire archive of the show. All right, moving on. Let's go live. Let's go online, and let's see what to do in Little Havana. Let's get some online recommendations. Things to do in Little Havana. Here we go. If you guys want to contribute to the conversation, is it that you guys don't go to Little Havana? Is that it? Is that what we're doing? We only have a cocaine reference from Chili Noise podcast. Is that what we're doing? Huh? If you ain't doing blow, we ain't gonna go. Oh man, culture and history in Little Havana. Miami-Dade's College Tower, the Tower Theater. Yes, I've seen some great movies there. Yeah, you go to the marquee sign over at the Tower Theater. What kind of shows are there playing? I've been there in years, man. Tower Theater, Miami. I remember I saw a movie called Monos there, which is a Colombian-based movie about the kids in guerrilla warfare. Great movie. Great experience over in Tower Theater, too. All right, so, you've got Tower Theater, summary of Soul Gallery, international feature shortlist screenings. Yeah, this is the kind of place you would go to if you ever want to see some really rare movies. The Miami Film Festival is also here. Really like it. I got to go again, man. The thing is, I don't understand, and I don't even know any of these movies. You just got to gamble. You know what I mean? Like, how do you know when to watch an independent movie? Do you look at the trailer and be like, yeah, this is something I would watch? Didn't they show the movie Moonlight here? And then that won a whole bunch of awards. Parallel Mothers, Madres Paralelas. What is that about? Eduardo and Monica, Prayers for the Stolen, Noche de Fuego, Great Freedom. You're just going to have to roll the dice and hope for the best. But I would recommend, if you're the artistic movie type, if you're into that kind of stuff of independent films, definitely check out Tower Theater. Good luck, though. I hope you choose a good one. All right, moving on. Cultural walking tours. Top spot for photos in Little Havana. Yeah, the art that they have in Little Havana is a little questionable, to be honest with you. Have you guys seen the kind of caricatures that they draw on the walls of Little Havana? I gotta admit, man, they're not they're not that good. They made I remember they made Pitbull look like Pinky in the Brain, like the little mouse with the big head. You know what I mean? And they made him with a big nose. It's like, that doesn't even look like Pitbull. That looks like Mr. Magoo from those old cartoons, man. Yeah, the art over if you go to like that building that has like the concrete engravings of the many Cuban artists that we have in Miami. I don't know if it's just me, man, but it's not that good. Oh man, we need ghost tours. Yeah, okay, ghost tours in Little Havana. Get haunted by a bunch of Cuban ghosts, you know? I don't even want to make fun of a Cuban with a ghost. Like, you just hear Acere being whispered in your house. Ooh, spooky. You smell that? Is someone brewing coffee? No, that's the ghost. He's here. The coffee machine turned on by itself. Oh my God, they turned the lights off. What happened? Oh, he wants to save money on the bills. Even though someone else is living here, he wants to make sure that the electricity is cut off if they're not being in use. You're laughing because it would be entertaining. Yeah, it would. I mean, I could picture like a whole sketch of a Cuban ghost. Vike says, eat a frita, el Rey de las Fritas. You know what? I actually like that restaurant. I like El Rey de las Fritas because the papitas, what kind of patty's in that though? Is that a sausage? Is that a steak? What is in those things? Jennifer Mejia, welcome to the chat. CH7. Costa Pet, welcome. We're here to talk about Little Havana, what to do. All right, let's answer the question. What is in El Rey de las Fritas? You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see El Rey de las Fritas, that little mascot they got there, versus El Rey of pizza. The Cubans is like calling everything king. King everything. El Rey de las Fritas, El Rey de la Pizza. There's a bunch of mascots just beefing with each other. Who's the real king around here? Huh? Who is the king of kings when it comes to the kings of Cuban food? El Rey del Caf. All right, let me see. What is in this thing? Now I'm curious to know. What is El Rey de las Fritas? And they put an egg on it and everything. Yep. Our restaurant is known. Hold on. When you're craving some delicious Cuban dishes. Yeah, they're freestyling over on the copy here. El Rey de las Fritas in Miami is the place to go. We have been in business for more than 40 years. Shout out to all the Cuban businesses that just stand the test of time, making us an iconic landmark within the Miami Hispanic community. Our Cuban restaurant continues to serve the exquisite Cuban dishes our customers have come to love and enjoy. So if you find yourself on a trip to Miami, don't miss out on the chance to taste our dishes. All right, shout out. El Rey de las Fritas, y'all. Oh, this looks like definitely the kind of food you would eat when you're high. You're just walking up and down Little Havana. You're just drunk. Hey, man, is Rey de las Fritas open? Oh, I love to get some of that greasy stuff they got there. Great food. Not gonna lie. Yeah, they don't say what's in it, man. Do you guys know? Do you guys know what's in this thing? Juan Estevez, Alvaro. Hey, Alvaro, welcome back. Ellie. Steph Smith says, yes, ghetto ghost tours. Have a chicken on the ghost tour with the guide. I'd pay good money. To go on a ghost tour in Little Havana, especially in the ghetto, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get robbed by somebody wearing a hoodie. And then you go, oh, it was a ghost. It was the mugging ghost of Little Havana. He's known to make an appearance every once in a while. We got lucky. You take a selfie with him, and then he takes your phone. I'll text it to you. Send me your Cash App. Bro, there's no way to find out what's in this thing. All right, here we go. Rey de las Fritas makes several tropical fruit, banana, papaya with blend. No, this is not what I'm looking for, man. See, now I'm like frustrated. Nowhere does it say what's in this thing. Don't tell them what's in it. Tell them about our batidos. We got strawberry mamey. What's in the burger, though? I said we got strawberry mamey, trigo. What's in the frita? Tiene papitas. All right, here we go. I went to a Cuban restaurant Monday and had a frita for the first time. Yummy. Oh, this is by a white lady called D. D. Torville. Shout out. I knew the burger ingredients were ground beef, ground pork, and chorizo. Thank you. Damn. A white woman had to tell me what's in this. The Cuban people did not want to let you know what was in it, but this white lady exposed them. I knew that the burger ingredients were ground beef, ground pork, and chorizo, so it's a combination of animals. Some do not use the chorizo. ... I did. Oh, the sauce. I got a little help from a Cuban friend. Oh, of course she's going to refer to him as a Cuban friend. There's a little Cuban friend of mine that gave me some sauce that made it delicious. Highly recommended. I had to cook these today for my hubby. Oh, and she went back home and started cooking it. Look at that. There you go. Another white woman aggregating some spice into her food. Congratulations, D. I'm sure your husband is now a happy man from wherever you're from. All right, let's go to the chat here. Juan Estevez says, all I know is that the fritas are delicious. Not gonna tell you no on that. That's true. Delicious. Some of the best food you can get in Miami. Juicy, well-seasoned pork and beef hamburger is piled high with a crisp shoestring fries and onions, slathered in smoky, spicy ketchup and packed into a toasted bun. Just say it's a patty with pork and beef with papitas, onions, smoky, spicy ketchup. You mean barbecue and ketchup? And packed in con pan cubano. That's it. That's all it is. There you go. We figured it out, guys. What is in a Rey de las Fritas? All right, so I guess that's the number one thing to do, apart from comedy night. Oh, another segue. Bam! Comedy night over at Thank You Miami tonight, Mondays and Fridays. Okay? Number one thing to do in Little Havana is to go watch a live show, grab some beers, and try the food. Who knows, man? Maybe Alex over in Thank You Miami is going to start making a frita too. Alex, if you're still watching, the people of Miami, the market has demanded an El Rey de las Fritas Thank You Miami style. You know what you should call it? The Lord de las Fritas. Oh! The King of Kings de las Fritas. Oh, they're going to come after you, Alex. They're going to be knocking at your door. Yo, we heard you got the Kings of Fritas around here. What's going on? Huh? Rich Lee, what's up, man? Jay Moreno, welcome. Firebrand, what's up? All right, so there you go. Thank you, Miami. The people have spoken. Little Havana deserves a king, El Rey de las Reyes de las Fritas, which is the Thank You Miami knockoff version. And let me tell you, man, over at the cook over there, which is Alex, you know the food is good when the owners start cooking. You know what I mean? Because they got to deliver, right? Yeah, can I speak to the owner? Yeah, he's in the back. He's cooking. Oh, I got to try the food here, man. When the owners are in the back cooking, you know they got to deliver. All right? That's number one. That's the number one sign of the food being delicious, when the owner's in the back. He ain't collecting money. He's in the back quality controlling everything, making sure things are going fine. Oh, you should see Alex back there sweating, making your French fries and quesadillas and burgers. Oh. You own a business? You own this entire building. You decorated all this. You made this a reality. And look at you, making my burger. Wow. You are a hero. Shout out to Alex. Make sure you guys like and share the video we made to share Alex's story. Look at Jay Moreno. Look at Jay Moreno being petty on the chat. Self-promotion. Lucy Sarr, welcome to the chat. All right, so there you go, guys. You got a couple of segues. You got some of the things to do in Little Havana. You already know what's going on tonight in terms of comedy. Tomorrow night, we are at Dom's Brickle. All right, so if you guys want to go out and dine, and this is, this is the kind of dining you go out for date night. If your girl likes fritas, if your girl likes burgers, all right, if your girl's like munchy food, you take her out over to Little Havana. If you guys, if you guys want to like a little garnish on top of your food, we got Dom's Brickle tomorrow. DC Pie Co., some delicious Italian food. Look at me. I swear to God, I'm going to start a business just being like the Anthony Bourdain of Miami. And just go around and just start eating everything. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to retire. I'm going to go around Miami eating things and recommending it to the Miami people. Like, oh man, wait till you try this burger, guys. Absolutely delicious. Lucy JDC Lamazani. What's up, guys? All right, that is it for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning into the Miami Comedy Podcast. If you want to support, go to miamicomedy.com/podcast. All right, I'll see you at a show. Have a great week. See you tomorrow, same time, 6 o'clock.